Hello people, let me show you how I made over 30 liters of liquid soap that lathers very well. You will need a hand glove because we are dealing with chemicals, and you need a nose mask with the chemicals that we are working with. You don't want to inhale those harmful chemicals, right? So you need your nose mask, and then using this big bath, I'm doing a 25 liter soap, okay? And then you need this. You can see that I've been using this for my soap. So this is not for cooking. Please don't use it to cook. So this is what I'll be using. So these are the things that we'll be using for this project. You can see the liquid. So the way I buy it from, I normally tell them to label and then put the number. So it just helps you to. So I didn't label it. I didn't number it. I have to number it myself, okay? Because I've been doing this, okay? So they have number one. So this is number one. So what you just need to do, you know that you know number one, you know how to mix it. And then I have here number two. So my caustic soda is number two. Okay, so my number three is Texapon. And number three is Texapon. So this Texapon, I'll mix it together with this. So I have two number three. I'm working with Texapon and Sophonic. So this Sophonic is the boosting agent. So I normally demand for extra one. Okay, so the extra one will help you have a more, make it foam better. Okay, so originally it comes with one. Then I pay for extra one. Okay, then I have number four. So the number four is the STPP, and then the soda hash. Okay, so we combine these two together, we mix them, and then number five is sea rice. Okay, so this is number five. We'll mix it and then we'll pour it, and then this is number six. You can see number six. This is the foaming booster. Okay, so that's number six, and this is the preservative, and this is the perfume, and this is the color. So I prefer using green color. Okay, so you can use any color of your choice. I've been using, you can see that my stick, my wood, turning wood is green. That's what I've been using for years. So this is how it is. So now the ones that are together, most of these things you have to mix them in water. You mix them separately before adding them into my bowl. I will pour 20 liters of water. So you can see this is 20 liters. Okay, so I'll be putting my number one. This is the nitro sauce. So you mix it until it becomes, the whole thing dissolves inside. Make sure you do it in a place where there is air. Okay, that's I'm doing this in my backyard. You can see that I'm doing this at my backyard, my veranda. Please don't do it in an enclosed environment, please. So this I'm going to mix it in a small cup of water. Okay. So I'm going to pour it here. And then make sure it dissolves. So I'm using this, and I don't use it to cook. So I try using things that are not for my kitchen. You can see it's even smoking. See, it's smoking. So I don't use this. I don't use it to cook. So I'll pour it in, and then I'll start. So this is my number three. So this is my Sophonic. I'll pour my Sophonic into this bowl, and then this is the Texapon, and then I will open it and then mix it together. And mix. So the next thing is to mix this caustic soda hash. So I'm going to mix this soda hash, this number four, and this STPP. So they are both together, and then I'll mix. So I'll mix them into this bowl, and then I'll pour it into the. So this is it, and I'll keep stirring. And I've mixed both together. I'll keep stirring, and then I'll pour it into the bowl, and then I'll turn it. So this is the number five. So this is the sea rice, and I'm going to mix it in a bowl also with little water, and then I'm going to pour it into this mixture. So this is the quantity of water I'll be using. Okay, so you keep stirring until it dissolves completely. You can't see any of the, because this one takes a little time to dissolve, and after which you pour it in, and then continue stirring. You can see how thick our mixture is. Also, please. So make sure it mixes very, very, very well before putting. You mix very well before adding the next chemical. So the next thing is a foaming booster. This one just boosts the foaming. Okay. So I'll pour it in, and then I'll stir. You can see it's not very difficult for me to stir because it's too thick. We're still going to add water too. thing, make sure you stir very well. After stirring, the next thing is to add the preservative. So the preservative is optional if you're going to finish it on time. There will be no need, but just adding preservative so that it's going to stay longer. So this is the color. So you can choose to leave it like this if you want to. But I'll be using green color. This is my all-time favorite. This is what I've been using. You dissolve it well, and then you pour it into it. So this is my fragrance perfume. So you can put any fragrance. You can use vanilla, you can use orange. This happens to be orange. So I will now stir. So guys, our soap is ready. So at this point, you can now decide to add water. I can see it's too thick. You can't even use it like this. So you can see how thick it is. So I'm still going to add water. So remember we added, it was 20 liters of water we used, and the mixture I bought, the chemicals I bought is for 25 liters. So this is way more than 25 liters. So you keep mixing. So this is it, and if it's too thick, you can add more water. So I'm going to allow this to settle down, so the foam is going to come down, and then I'll start packaging it.